But I'll tell you this. I am deeply offended when they insult the 4th of July because of what it means to my family. My family who fled to this country at a time when there were no guarantees of civil rights for minorities and for mixed race people. That's right. My ancestors, my grandmother and her family came to this country at a time when they didn't even have the Civil Rights Act. Can you believe it? That's amazing. It wasn't until 1964 and 3 years later for the Loving v. Virginia ruling. How amazing is it that America was so great that even before civil rights legislation, my minority family wanted to be here, and they came. And then from fighting for their rights, it was granted to them. Man, I love this country, and I'm really excited for the 4th of July. And I'm gonna have a good time hanging out with my friends and the people I care about. And we're gonna have beers, burgers, brats, all that stuff. To be honest, I don't eat burgers and I don't drink beer, so maybe some chicken and fish. I'll have some pulled barbecue chicken. That sounds pretty good. And we're gonna sit back, and there's gonna be fireworks all over the place, and we're gonna have a good time. And I'm not gonna let any crazy politician try and insult what this holiday means to me and the memories that I have that go along with it.
Dixieland, I was born early Lord one frosty morn. Look away, look away, Dixieland.
87 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure.
So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die.
It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they here gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Fitzwater is about to come in and make history with his announcement. We've already heard the reports from Baghdad. Here's Marlon Fitzwater.
I have a statement by the President of the United States. The liberation of Kuwait has begun.
Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Tough guy. The next day, a soldier appeared. "I'm an American," he said. "I'm here to help." The French woman was overcome with emotion and cried. Days later, she laid flowers on fresh American graves. Today, her granddaughter, Stephanie, serves as a guide at this cemetery. This week, Stephanie led 92-year-old Marion Wynn of California to see the grave of her brother Don for the very first time. Marion and Stephanie are both with us today, and we thank you for keeping alive the memories of our precious heroes. Thank you.
America, sweet America, you know, God done shed his grace on thee. He crowned thy good, saving brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
There are many people in the world who really don't understand, or say they don't, what is the great issue between the free world and the communist world. Let them come to Berlin.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. That I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Because I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
How amazing is it that America was so great that even before civil rights legislation, my minority family wanted to be here, and they came. And then from fighting for their rights, it was granted to them. Man, I love this country. And I'm really excited for the 4th of July. And I'm going to have a good time hanging out with my friends and the people I care about. And we're going to have we're going to have beers, burgers, brats, all that stuff. To be honest, I don't eat burgers and I don't drink beer. So maybe some chicken and fish. I'll have some pulled barbecue chicken. That sounds pretty good.